warmer than the water under us right now. And you want to know why? It's because those party boats don't have bathrooms. Here's the bad news. My jokes don't get any better. That's why there's a bar on this boat, okay? Now, let's go back over to the right-hand side. Got the house with the flags on the palm trees and the rock seawall. Now, if you look real close on the rocks, there's a little crocodile sitting there. Y'all see him? All right, it's not real. It's a stone crocodile. He hasn't moved in a while. But that might give you a hint at the original owner, all right? This guy made all of his money putting crocodiles on polo shirts. Yeah, Lacoste, right? Now, that was originally built for Rene Lacoste back in the day. He did pass away. It's been sold a couple times, but he left that crocodile in the deed to the house, all right? No matter who buys it, that tribute to him is never going anywhere. Pretty cool, right? Now, keeping it going on your right-hand side, I got this house under construction with all the for sale signs out back. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't really have anything to say about that house. But what I will tell you is I've been working here for 5.5 years now, all right? And they've been building that house for 5.5 years now, okay? No joke. Every 6 months it gets sold again, and then they run out of money. It goes back up for sale. If you've got $5 million laying around, you can buy it and finish it up. Or if you don't, come back in 5 years, it's still not going to be done, okay? Now, back over to your left-hand side, it's a 2-story beige house. You'll see they got the boat with the American flag. Now, you might notice I'm talking about this guy a little bit early. The reason for that, I don't want him to hear me, all right? That man is known as South Florida's richest drug dealer. Yeah, I stopped by there this morning. I needed a couple things. That is the CEO of Walgreens over there on your left-hand side. I told you, the jokes only get worse from here now, okay? Now, back over to your right, orange house with the shutters up on the windows here. Anyone from Wisconsin? I know it's a long shot, Wisconsin. Nobody? This is the former senator of Wisconsin. His name is Herbert Cole. Even if you've never heard of him, you might have given him some money. That is Cole's Department Stores as well. All right? Now, you might notice he's got the biggest backyard out of anyone you're going to see today, and there's a reason for that. Every January, he gets all the returns from Christmas, and he has a yard sale. Okay? That's a joke. Please don't go to his house. All right? Now, also on your right-hand side, pale yellow house with a yacht out back. Now, keep in mind, this one and the next two on the right-hand side were all purchased by a man named Wayne Huizinga and given as gifts to his family members, okay? Bear with me here. This yellow one was for his lovely daughter, Pamela. The white one, his sister, Bonnie. And the next one, his nephew, Steve Hudson. Now, I know what you might be thinking. How do I get into his family? Okay, but how did he make all that money? This is the first person to ever build 3 Fortune 500 companies from the ground up. Number 1 being Waste Management. Okay? Number 2, AutoNation. Number 3, Blockbuster Video. Now, Blockbuster really crashed at the end, right? We all saw that happen. Wayne sold Blockbuster at its peak for $8.4 billion. Wow. 6 months later, Netflix came out. Okay? And that was the death of Blockbuster. Now, I'll tell you more about him in 2 or 3 minutes, but first, I gotta shout out my favorite person on this trip. Over here on the right-hand side, that man is living life right. That is a double-wide trailer on an $8 million property. Okay? Now, you see those tall walls with the shutters on the windows? I want to tell you a secret. There's no windows behind those shutters. There's actually nothing behind those walls, all right? 15 years ago, the HOA in that neighborhood wanted to kick him out for being in a trailer on a waterfront lot. So he built those walls, he came back and he said, look, it's a house now. Okay? That was good enough for them. It's been 15 years and he ain't going anywhere, all right? Also on your right, beautiful house here. I think it kind of looks like an airport terminal, but that's beyond the fact, all right? It's actually built like that for hurricanes. That is a Category 5 rated hurricane house. Now, that is actually one of 4 Category 5 rated houses we're going to pass on the tour. I would show you the other 3, but they got knocked down in the last hurricane, okay? Coming up on your left, beautiful brick mansion sitting right on the corner here. Now, this house is for sale. Do I have any house hunters on board with me tonight? I see you in the background here, so let me tell you about it. This house on the left-hand side, it is 8 bedrooms, 12 bathrooms, 11,000 square feet on the inside, all right? Sounds pretty nice. Let me make it even nicer. This is the best deal you're going to hear